our momentum going back in the right direction, and then we were able to respond with some great plays out of our receivers. Marvin and Darrell. I mean, there's not much. I mean, what else can you say about those two guys? They've done such a great job all season, and then they come up with those huge plays, and that's what we needed. And they were the guys to do it. And I know the team rallied around them and the momentum that they brought to us.
Ricky, do you
throwing all many interceptions again?
No, that's the first time I've done that.
Has that ever been close?
I don't think so.
How do your teammates react to you? What goes on when you come off the field and maybe after?
The same thing that any other time we.
Do they try to encourage you?
Oh yeah, everyone's always trying to encourage. I mean, I think I'm a little bit old. I don't need any encouragement. I can handle it. But everyone's staying positive, which is the main thing. And as long as we can do that as a team, fighting through mistakes becomes a lot easier.
Do you ever build character?
I think you have character, and then it shows it. And so that's what this team kind of has. Is that, you can say that it's building character, but I think that this team has great character, and then you're able to see it when we go through tough times, and then are able to win a close one.
Do you frustrate yourself sometimes?
Not really. I mean, I know what the play was. I know what the coverage was. I know how I threw it, and not everyone, no one knows that. So I'm not really frustrated with anything. I would have made those same throws because those are the right reads. The ball needs to be out there a little bit farther on some of those, and they just need to be. I need to be more accurate with how I'm throwing things.
Do you think it was the wind? Yeah, sorry.
I mean, like I said, I'm not going to make an excuse for the wind. I knew the wind was out there, so
right.
I can't say that when you're throwing down into wind that you shouldn't be thinking about it. So I'm not going to make an excuse. Those are still picks that were caused by me throwing the ball, not the weather.
I think you were palms up after Keenan, the one you tried to throw to Keenan. That's not a good sign when the quarterback's palms up.
Yeah, Keenan's running a crossing route, and him and the ref collided.
Oh.
So, and I was trying to get him on he was trying to lead him.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, he's not there once the ref gets in his way. So.
That kind of day.
Yeah.
You guys had 28 points in the fourth quarter today, and that's more than in 6 games so far this year. Can you just talk about what it's like to be out there on the field when the offense is just clicking?
Yeah. I've honestly never seen a game like this in the way that it unfolded, and then to hit 2 big plays like that on 2 consecutive drives they weren't even drives, I guess. I mean, they were just one play. So that was something that the team's never really seen, but it was a great momentum swinger. We got the crowd back into it, and the defense was obviously playing tremendous. We just needed to catch up, and we got great play out of everyone, and Marvin and Darrell, especially with the way they were able to create yards after the catch was huge, especially Marvin to run all that way. I mean, that was unbelievable.
How do you keep it together? I mean, you had to have been squeezing a little bit,
I
think.
I'm naturally you have
putting thoughts in your
you're
head.
naturally angry, yeah. But you can't, show that, and you can't let it get to you on that next play. So, of course, you are human. Emotions do play a role. You just can't wear them on your sleeve.
Mm-hmm. Donahue said he came up and said something to you before the fourth quarter. Did that even register?
Afterwards, I guess it did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Not at the time?
Not at the time. I was just like, he said something to me, and it just kind of showed me it was an example of how the team reacts to a player not having a good day, which I wasn't. And, he said, go out there and have the best fourth quarter you can, which that's really all you can do as a player when you're in that situation. What can you do? You can fix everything by just finishing up strong and, getting a win, and it was a total team effort, and the kind of character that Donahue and other guys display when other people aren't quite having the day they'd like does so much for this team when you're in a tight situation.
Was it just a crazy day for the offense? It seemed like you're in 2nd and 15, or you're celebrating touchdowns. First down was kind of bizarre all day.
Right. We were backed up a lot, which really didn't help throwing the football or running it. We couldn't really do what we wanted to. And then we were able to hit big plays when we got the momentum going. So it's just I guess that's football. There's so many crazy things that have happened this year, and this might be the craziest game in a way, the way that it all unfolded. So you never know what you're going to get, I guess.
It might be the craziest game?
Yeah, I mean, you're rivaling it with the Northern Iowa, so it's the double block kicks, and then like Michigan State. So you never know. So I don't even know how to
I
rank
think after Northern Iowa, you said it was like getting double red and roulette.
them. Double zero.
Double
roulette
What is
twice.
this? What is this?
I don't even know. This is winning money when you're not even in the casino or something. I don't even know how you could pull it off and you somehow do it. All right.
Did you see Sash's pick on the board or anything like that? On the
I was
Jumbotron?
sitting down, and next thing I know, everyone's cheering. He's running with the ball, so I don't know what happened or how he got it. He said something about bouncing around out there, and I don't know. I guess that's some of our luck kicking in that we've been having all season. So
You
that's
say
good that we have that.
you say luck with a little bit of disdain there at the text.
Well, I mean,
You guys are hearing that. It's probably starting to get to you. Man.
well, it doesn't get to you, but you hear it so much, you just kind of laugh about it because. I mean, they can say anybody can say what they want, but all we're trying to do, I mean, we're not trying to make people mad. We're just trying to win games, and there's nothing easy about it, and we all know that. Coach knows that, so that's the way we prepare. We know it's not going to be easy. We didn't expect an easy game against these guys. I can promise you that, and we don't expect an easy game on the rest of the season because it's not. You have to come in and be ready to play, and we were fortunate to get great play out of our defense today, and they really kept us in it.
Rick, I know you've probably been asked this